Too broke to joke, that's the life we chose. From the barrio to the barrel, yeah, everybody knows. We may be broke, but we're laughing through the pain, turning every struggle into podcast and fame. Too broke to joke, that's the life we chose. From the barrio to the barrel, yeah, everybody knows. We may be broke, but we're laughing through the pain, turning every struggle into podcast and fame.
Two and two.
Yo, check. The mics are hot.
So you ready?
Like Buster Poindexter.
Yeah.
Feeling hot.
Caliente.
Did you set up the lighting? Oh, yeah. Look at you.
I didn't
You're
do
like
shit.
fucking Spielberg. You're the one moving the shit around, no?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
1 2 1 2
1 2 hot mics.
Omar.
Yo, Manny.
What's going on, brother?
Welcome back.
Thank you, man.
We
Thank you
missed
for
you.
the prayers, everybody. Thank you for the prayers.
You're so horrible. A fucking cold.
It was a viral rhinitis.
Right. Okay. A multi-syllabic way of saying you had the sniffles.
So, yes.
Pobres.
And I had the cough and the stuffiness, and it wasn't gonna be a fun.
Did you have fever?
At nights, yes, I did. Overnight, Yasmenda said I did. She checked me. She was like, "Yeah, you had a fever last night."
You still use the old school thermometer?
No. Which thermometer? We don't use any thermometers.
A gun, right?
Well, we use the that one broke. We have the mouth thing, the thermometer you put in your mouth.
The little paper one?
And it goes beep.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then you just clean it and you reuse it.
Yeah, right.
Old school. Well, an old school.
Not old school, but not the little thin, skinny Mercury.
Right.
Where
your mom was like shaking.
Not that one.
And then you can never get it right.
Right.
At the light, come on, where is it?
But I could cheat that one all the time in school when I pretended to be sick.
How the fuck did you
I
do
used
that?
to just hold your breath in your mouth, and the heat in your mouth, it just gets hot enough. It gets to the point where they're like, "Oh, it is a little high." It's a little high. I go, "Yeah."
I think you better check the thermometer on us right now.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
mental.
Thank you for the prayers, bro. Thank you for the prayers, everybody. I felt the prayers. Omar's hating. I was on my deathbed. I could have died.
He was short of taking a random vague Instagram picture and just hashtag.
Don't really want to get into it, but I'm fine. Oh, boy. Well, this is the last thing I wanted.
I'll feel better. I just don't want to talk about it.
Nah. Okay. All right. So thank you, everybody. But we're back, man.
Yeah, we are back. Well, I was always here.
Yeah, that's right.
Waiting.
Yeah, waiting. He lives in the studio.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, I live in the barn, right?
Yeah, in the barn.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
episode number 5. Wow, huh?
Yeah, man. It's incredible, and I'm back, and I'm at 100% and ready to go.
So is your 100% like somebody else's 50%?
All right, go.
Shit. Folks, episode number 5. Manny is back.
I'm back.
We are happy. How you feeling?
I'm feeling better, man. I'm feeling, I felt the prayers, and the prayers lifted me up, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Thank you. I almost died, and Omar laughs about it to my face. Piece of shit. But go ahead. I'm back.
Yes, we are happy that you are back. So we wanted to talk about the last episode for a little bit. Have you tried any of the food that we spoke about?
None at all.
No.
No, jelly and cheese.
Yeah.
Yes, I did the jelly and cheese, but that's normal. I don't care what you say. That's normal.
You know what?
In my house.
You know, I think what we should do is we definitely need to recap because you left here without trying the chunk of panela. And
that's true.
And we have all night tonight.
We
have all night tonight. We can have panela. We'll have a party. Panela, tuna and rice, Jello.
Damn, you weren't trying to eat this weekend. Remember what you said? That's the first thing you told me earlier. No, I'm not trying to eat this weekend.
A lot. A lot.
Oh, a lot.
A lot or
no,
late.
You did say a lot. Wow,
Yeah,
a
a lot.
I'm trying not to eat a lot.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't catch that till now. What a thing.
Crazy.
But, we want to give some shout-outs.
We do.
My daughter. Happy birthday to my daughter. She
Feliz
is
cumpleaños,
29
Alex.
years old today. My princess, my baby girl. She's still my baby girl. Happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday, Alex. You know I'm playing a song right here of some sort right now.
No, don't start singing.
My future self. My future self will be editing a song into this right now.
Yeah, right.
No doubt.
Nice.
Yeah, no doubt. So, but you said a couple shout outs. Who else?
My cousin, Johnny Torres. Johnny, giving you a shout out. You're in Florida. Had a car accident not too long ago. He's still recovering from it, but he's doing well. And he spoke to me, and he was happy we're doing the podcast. So we were talking about it, and he just came to mind, and I want to shout him out.
JT, thank you for listening. It makes me feel good. There's somebody from another state that's listening.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'll go and just go. We'll edit. You edit
Yeah, and I
everything.
know. That's why I
Got
want to kind of get in my groove.
But if you keep going, we'll
Yeah, no,
get
we're
shit.
fine.
We'll
Yeah,
get
no,
shit. We
absolutely.
got all night, right?
Yep, all night.
All night long. All night long. All night.
You know what I was thinking about this week?
What's that?
I was watching the news, and we have a bunch of winners representing New York. Huh? We're tired of winning.
I love your segues. I love it.
Tired of winning.
Yeah, we have the best top shelf.
Jesus Christ.
Top shelf government.
What?
We got.
Talk to me about George Santos.
I'm not a criminal, not here, not abroad, in any jurisdiction in the world have I ever committed any crimes.
Oh, I don't know much about him except that because no one can really detail exactly what he is or who he is. They don't even know nothing. He's faked everything from like forever.
I'm not a criminal who defrauded the entire country and made up this fictional character and ran for Congress.
Yeah, pretty much. And he's
That's
good.
crazy. And he got
That high.
wow,
Yeah.
that high.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Yeah, but that's what, right? I mean, he got.
No, that's crazy.
That is crazy. But what's crazier? What's crazier, that he got that high, or that the people that voted for him were that fucking high? I'm saying. What
No,
the
how
fuck?
do you get that high, bro?
A few moments later.
Okay.
You good? I don't know. Holy shit, we hit a rough patch
No, not a rough patch. I think
In
it's
the-
hysterical.
in the joint.
Oh, okay. All right.
Holy shit.
No,
All right,
but so
Georgie, let's talk about Georgie. Georgie Porgy.
A lot of people overstate in their resumes or twist a little bit or ingratiate themselves. I'm not saying I'm not guilty of that.
Santos.
Yeah.
How the hell did he get to the position he's in? From like, dude, like the stuff that came out that he lied about is like stupid shit.
It's just a simple answer, because he had money. Because he had an initial, I think it was like $750,000. I will correct myself if I have to, but it was like $750,000 that he basically used to campaign. And that's all you really need is tons of money. That's why politicians ask for money from big companies so they can pay for commercials and here I am and I'm the best. So usually the person with the most money historically has always won elections. It's crazy.
That's nuts, man.
That's not. Well, I think what came out last was, I mean, he was using campaign funds to pay for OnlyFans.
Yeah, I
So
heard
he's
that. I heard
literally
that.
using
Oh my
his
God.
OnlyFans money to buy
Who
OnlyFans.
voted for this guy? I didn't even know about him till they outed them.
Enough
oh,
people.
really?
Well, because he's of a certain district, so it's only like
okay,
comes up.
okay. Is it from New York though?
Yeah.
What
yeah.
is he? He's a congressman.
He's a congressman. So I mean, if you have money, that's kind of what gets you in office, man. Which is
That's
what I think people are
crazy,
fucking changing.
man.
The younger kids are freaking out about it. They remember they own the internet. There's nothing you can hide from people. When we grew up,
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
we only knew what we were told on TV or what we saw in the
Right,
newspaper.
right.
That was it.
Right.
The rest was all conspiracy.
You can't lie.
Or you have to have very good PR reps that spin your story.
You're saying it's a falsehood, and they're giving, our press secretary gave alternative facts.
Yeah, but not his. It's unspinnable.
It's spinning out of control.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, he lied about everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, but he lied about his mother dying on 9/11, and his mother was alive.
And didn't he say that he was like he played some kind of sport for like a famous college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he lied about everything, bro. He lied about everything.
Everything you want.
Everything. Like, I'm amazed that little bit of money, to me, 750 in this world is really nothing. Gets you a position in Congress where you're voting on laws and stuff. That's nuts, man.
That's bananas.
And they're okay with him until now, that it's been outed so much that now they're trying to oust him.
Well, that's what they try to get these people that they can control, so they can coerce them to vote with the majority of the party and not on their own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You ever watch the Kevin Spacey show House of Cards?
No.
On Netflix?
I never got into it.
That show got me into politics.
But
Like,
I
this
watch
has to
others.
be
I
how
watch
shit
other
is run.
shows that are that type of genre, like
West Wing.
yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah. But House
what's
of
the
Cards
other
is
one?
different.
The one with the guy, this guy that had remember that we talked about it, the
Oh.
time ticking.
Michael J. Fox?
No,
No?
time ticking.
Okay. Oh, 24.
24.
24,
Like
yeah.
that's how I remember it.
Lay down your weapon or I will kill you!
Yeah, that one, 24. Man, I like
Kiefer
24.
Sutherland.
24 was dope. I used to like watching
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Comping!
And I think things like that happen. Yeah.
All the time.
I think that things happen
All the time.
exactly.
Dude, so if you watch House of Cards is like that. So
Yeah.
it gives you literally the inside look of how these politicians coerce members of their party to vote in a certain direction, and they start blackmailing each other. Kinds of shit.
yeah. I'm sure that's just
He was touching so close that his secrets came out, and they had to shut the show down.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That can't be a coincidence.
Yeah.
That was during the whole Me Too movement.
Yeah, but this George Santos guy, that's amazing, bro. I can't believe that's where our government is headed, or that we're even up to this point where people could just make shit up and boom, you're up there. You're changing laws. That's dangerous, man.
But doesn't that kind of speak to how valuable or effective politicians really are if they're allowing a clown like this to ascend?
But that's what I mean. Yeah, this government, what it's come to, it's a shame, man. It's a shame, and we rep America. We're proud to be Americans, but this government that we got running this country, it's out of control.
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough. But again, I'll repeat what I said a couple episodes ago. I've never managed 400 million people.
Right. You say that.
You know?
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
get
don't
it.
know what you need to do that and keep everybody in line.
I get it, but it's just crazy. It's just crazy that you can lie your way and get to where this man is.
Well, I mean, I don't
and
wanna
I'm
touch
sure
on
now
anybody
he's going to
else.
jail now. I'm sure he's
not
going to.
the only one that has lied and gotten to the top.
I know, but this is so, like, he lied about everything. Is that all it takes? Just lie some money and lie about everything, and boom, somebody
Look at the
had
difference.
to leak that information.
Yeah, well, but also it's a sign of the times, right? So when Bill Clinton back in the day said,
I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Yeah.
That was one lie that got uncovered. That he had. It was so crazy that it was going to unravel everything else. That he had to come out and say, "I did."
Yeah, remember how he fought it when they asked him, "Oh, did you have sexual relations? What is sexual?
Oh, what defines sexual?
What defines sexual? Dude, he just out. His lawyers were just twisting everything, twisting.
That's their job.
Yeah,
that's their job, and there's some that are really good at it. But that's my point. My point is, imagine all the other lies that we don't know about. And that was back then that one got uncovered.
Crazier lies. Like I believe that stuff that on those shows like 24. I believe that stuff happens. I believe that stuff happens behind we don't know about.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go even deeper. I believe that some X-Files stuff happened.
Oh hell yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
But that's just me.
Yeah, they got somebody leaked information and they create the shows probably. Yeah, who knows?
Who the fuck knows, dude? What shows were we talking about?
24.
Right, no, but like older shows, dude, like
Starsky and Hutch.
Like stuff like that we watched when we were kids. Like they
Oh,
don't have
man.
shows like that. Like so kids right now, like they don't have the kind of stuff that
Nothing.
Right?
Nothing.
Or a little bit.
Nothing. These kids today, they you know what I noticed too about kids? They're gonna eventually everything goes full circle. And I've realized that in eras, and thankfully I come from I've seen 3 different eras so far. You know what I mean? So I've seen it change, and I've seen the kids bring everything right back full circle. So whatever they're not doing now that they don't think is cool is coming back later.
Yeah.
And kids are like that. It's just weird how they don't. My childhood was way different. You know what I mean?
Like when I was a kid, I remember just doing crazy shit, like riding a car at 70 miles an hour with no seatbelt.
Yeah, dude. It didn't matter.
No, it mattered. Inertia still existed and momentum.
No, it mattered, but it didn't matter. Nobody cared. You know what I liked? The station wagon.
It's a beaut, Clog. It's a beaut.
Oh yeah.
The back and the window rolls down and they leave it open while we're driving and we're
you're sitting there with your arm on it.
Man, me and my cousins.
You know, there's a crash test video of because they banned those. That's when they started doing crash tests. Yeah. And there's a video of a station wagon like that with the dummies in the back, like getting hit from behind and the kids falling out.
Wow.
Yeah. Did you go to playgrounds a lot?
Oh my God, bro. I used to love the playgrounds, but they don't have the rides. They don't have, or the what do you call them? Rides? Do you call them rides?
Yeah, I guess. Apparatchik.
What the fuck?
Fuck you, Omar. God bless you. What the fuck you say? What? Where do you get that? Where'd you get that word from?
From probably a movie. That's how I got my vocabulary.
But what does it mean? Now you open this whole other rabbit hole. What the hell does that mean?
Apparatchik is more of an adjective describing like multiple mechanisms working together, and I was just trying to use it in a funny way.
Oh wow! Well, yeah, you're making me feel stupid over here.
Like when you were trying to understand the apparatchik of politics. Yes?
Okay, yes. All right, I get it. I can't even say it. But no, they don't have the same one. Like back in the days, they had that. What they call that? The spinning one, the one where
the carousel.
Is it a carousel?
The carousel.
Oh my God!
A few minutes later.
Carousel spin and you spin.
Those were scary.
Well, depending on how hard your grip was, not.
Oh my God! My sister's grip was too strong.
Yeah, me.
And I'll tell you why. Because we spun it so hard, and me and my cousins were like, she fell back and wouldn't let go, and her face was dragging.
Oh
on
my
the floor.
God, man!
And we tried to stop it, but it was going so fast, and it was already. By the time we stopped, her whole face was all fucked up. Marisol, I remember that. I'm sorry. She remembers. She goes, "I hate those fucking things. You guys are spinning so fast." That's crazy.
And they all had weird textures because it was just layers and layers of different color paints peeling off to the metal.
Yeah,
so you looked at the metal.
You get the flakes.
Yeah, and it was like yellow, then red, then blue, then green.
Yeah, and those things spun out of control, bro. Out
The
of
ball
control.
bearings on those things were sick. The wobble chair. It's a wobble. Yeah, exactly. It's a it looks like, you ever see them?
But they always had those, no?
No, I've never
They
saw
had
one.
the like they had them like ducks.
No.
That wobble.
That's not
like
what I'm
that.
talking about. That were welded on a car spring, on an old car suspension spring, and you can literally like fold it and see how far you went
Like
back.
the ducks. They have the ducks like that.
That's
yeah.
not what I'm talking about. Now they have something, they call it, I guess they call it a wobble chair. It looks like a mushroom, but the head is upside down so you can sit in it.
Okay.
And it's on an angle. So when all you got to do is spin yourself once, and your own momentum begins to spin
I know
faster.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Until you fly off this thing.
Yeah, that's fun. That was fun for us. They don't have that now.
No, they do have that now. They have that at the shore. They have a one at the park at the shore, and it always smells like vomit there.
I wonder why. I can't put it together. But Marisol, I'm sorry now. We spun her so fast that she literally, her grip was to start, let go.
I'll never let go. I promise.
Let go. Like, we're trying to stop you, but let go. They're just let go. Why is it? If the reason your face is scraping across the ground is because you're not letting go, let go.
Yeah.
And you'd have been off at the third.
But it's not.
Oh, Jesus.
How far do you think she would have flung off?
Oh, man, I don't know, but let go. Her face was fucked up. I feel bad. She had scratches on her face. We were kids.
You didn't get your ass kicked by your parents?
I don't remember what the consequences, but I'm sure somebody had to have gotten smacked because we always got beat up. My mom would smack us if we got hurt doing something outside.
Yeah, my mom would spank me too.
My sister, Marisol, once again, we were playing with the dog. The dog would chase us and we'd climb the fence. And the dog would, play and try to nip at us, and it was cool. Marisol went up, climbed the fence, and slipped, and the top of the fence cut her arm.
Oh, that happened to me once.
Straight up.
She got any stitches?
No.
But she scratched her.
Yeah, it scratched the hell out of her.
Yeah.
But she still has a little scar.
Yeah.
And then we took her upstairs, and she was crying. She's bleeding, obviously, because it's fresh. And it's a lot of blood, so it looks bad. We're like, we were panicking. And then we took her inside and we left. Me and my cousins lived. I lived on the second floor and they lived on the first floor. So we had porches on the back and connect to the backyard. So we grew up in the backyard, basically, like the Rugrats. All right, so we started taking Marisol to my mom, and she's crying and bleeding, and my mom goes, "What were you doing?" And it was, I said, first thing I said was, "Look, she got hurt on the top of the fence playing with the dog," and we left. But we were stayed in the porch, and we could hear that. We knew she was gonna get smacked. And as my mom, you think you're one of the boys? Smacks her.
Whoa.
Yeah, my mom was. I mean, yeah, that's how we grew up, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was it. We appreciated it.
Hells yeah.
So yeah, that happened, and my sister's poor face was like all over the ground, and it was nuts.
I think you can feel better about this, man. And you've apologized. I think you've lightened your soul.
Word, but that other chair thing is crazy.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. It's
on an angle,
and it has.
So
a
the
weird
more
shape.
you spin, so
like a little walnut.
It's almost like its own
thing.
built roller coaster where it takes you to the top and then
it
spins you
goes
back, and then you go
then
faster and faster.
Yeah.
And because you start to tense up,
yeah,
and curl up, it actually spins faster. What you're supposed to do is extend your limbs like an ice skater, and slow yourself down. But you get so nervous, you start to curl up, and then you spin.
And that's the closer you to your
the
center,
faster you're spinning.
Yeah, man. The skaters, that's how they do that shit. Yeah, man.
So, but I wanted to, since Manny apologized to his sister, I feel obligated to apologize to mine, Anna, because I used to mess with her big time on the seesaw.
Oh, that was bad too. Oh, I never trusted anyone. I never trusted that person on the other side. Like I'm like, don't
jump off.
Yeah, bro, they do that.
Don't
I
jump
hate
off.
That shit, bro.
But I used to be able to control because she didn't have legs to even touch the ground. So I would, so I would spin up and just bump.
She was small. Like
I'd bump a little bit, and as she got older, the bump was a little harder.
Right, right. And then by the teenage years, she was like.
The last time I did it, I bumped it too hard, and she hinged with her hands holding on the handle. Yeah. She hinged forward like one of those ducks on a glass that drink water. Yeah. Yo, she literally did one motion. She's all stiff, arm stiff. Bam! Slaps her face on the seesaw, and my mom got really mad. Really, really mad at us.
Wow.
But yeah, dude, playground stuff back then was bananas. I mean, even to get up on the slide, you were taking a chance that you were not going to cook yourself like a strip of bacon on the way down. Right? Be like, oh, I'm so high, and as soon as you sit down, you're sizzling all the way down.
Yeah. Oh, but I came up in the 70s, so we had the short shorts, unfortunately.
Yeah, and they roll up.
Oh my
all
God,
the time, man.
Hot,
super hot.
Oh Jesus,
super hot, and no guardrails on the side. What were we thinking?
Yeah, I loved all that shit. We loved it though.
Yeah,
and we had fun, and now everybody's so safe now that. You know, that we didn't even have like some playgrounds, the good playgrounds, wherever if you went to like a nice playground, they had the foam on the floor. But other than that, it'd be sand or dirt, hard ass dirt.
Or dog shit.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
With grass coming out in different spots.
Yeah, no doubt. There was this one particular playground in Woodside on Queens Boulevard.
Queens Boulevard.
Right next to the gas station across from the bank.
The Boulevard of Death.
Right. So
that's what they call it.
I know. Well, they put fencing all the way down.
Did they?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Oh, I didn't know
and
that.
the speed limit is 25, like in the Bronx.
Oh, everywhere.
Yeah, it's like you cannot. Yeah,
no, they don't play that.
Yeah, they don't play that. But that McDonald's was one of the first McDonald's with a playground in the back. And
I used to love those.
So every Sunday after church, we would go and eat McDonald's. That was our treat. And as kids, we would play in the playground. And I don't know if a lot of people remember the playground had this Mayor McCheese.
I'm sorry, Mayor McCheese, but I'm not sure if any cosmetic surgery is even possible.
Look, if it's a financial issue.
Well, it's not an issue of money. Your head is a cheeseburger.
Remember Mayor McCheese?
No.
So he had like a blue long jacket, and his head was a burger, a cheeseburger.
Was that his name? I remember him.
Mayor McCheese. So
because they had the other one was the Hamburglar. Right, I remember that.
Grimace.
That was his name.
Yeah, Mayor McCheese.
I don't remember his name.
Yeah, and the Fry Guys.
I remember the Fry Guys. Yes.
Right? The Fry Guys. Well, anyway, the Mayor McCheese was a tower, where his body was like the cylinder, looked almost like a submarine, where it was a tube. You walked into the porthole and you would climb up a ladder, and then his head inside the you were the meat inside the hamburger sandwich.
Dope.
So you used to climb up and squeeze out there. Well, I got in it where I was a little too big to be climbing in this thing.
A little too much beef.
And I stuck my head through one of the portholes, and I got stuck.
We're not stuck, Rabbit. You're stuck.
Yeah, we're not stuck.
Shut up.
And my parents had to come and help me get out. I was fucking freaking out.
How old were you?
Oh, dude, probably 12.
Really? At that age, you were freaking out, little bitch.
Right? Because I used to do a lot of stuff. Because Anna was 4. No, Anna was 4.
Anna probably would have been like, "Stop panicking,
idiot." So I always used to do shit with her. So I was too big to climb some of that shit. But I got my head stuck on that, man. It was traumatic as fuck.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Crazy.
I had the biggest, I don't have anything traumatic except that maybe I slipped and fell, hit my mouth on the metal grate on the street.
Did you break your tooth?
Yeah, no, I split my lip open.
Oh shit!
I got stitches on my liver. You have a scar here, and I was like 7, and my mom had to stop a police car, and they took us to the hospital because everybody was sliding on the ice across it. And I was like, oh, I could do that. And I went to slide, but I hit a dry patch, and boom, I went forward and hit my face straight. No hands, bro. Boom. That's bananas, bro. And split my whole shit open.
Oh, God.
They had to stitch me.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah.
But you didn't break your teeth, which is good, I guess.
No, I didn't break my teeth.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Good times. But that's the only traumatic, really, that I can think of.
You know what's traumatic for me now?
I got hit by a car.
What? Oh, I got hit by a car once, but not as a kid.
Yeah, no,
as an adult.
As a little kid, I got hit by a car, and my mom was walking in front of me. And I stopped to tie my shoe, and I always hold her hand when I was walking. And she crossed the street, and I went to catch up. She didn't realize that I wasn't with her crossing the street for some reason. Usually she sticks her hand on it. But this time she had my hand. And I jumped in the street, and a car was just pulling up to the light or the stop sign, whatever was there, because it was stopping. But it hit me, and he went boom, and it hit me, and I fell, and I got up, and I ran, and I grabbed my mother's hand,
like nothing happened.
Yeah, like nothing happened. And I look back, and the guy gets out, and he looks down. I remember that when I look back, and I just looked at my mom.
Your mom didn't notice this.
No, the whole thing happened so fucking fast. She didn't even. It made no noise. It was just like. Boom, and he hit me, and I fell and tumbled.
So your mom thought that you just fell.
She didn't even notice that this has happened. She thought that I was right there. She wasn't. You know what I mean? Maybe she was on a cell phone. I don't know. Yeah, imagine the fucking
Whoa!
What does it say by the bell? The cell phone.
The Tuma. The Tuma. The portable Tuma.
But that's something that you talked about earlier about kids. Didn't have, or what we didn't have when we were kids to what they have now. Cell phones is one of them.
Beepers.
We had beepers, but cell phones. Imagine if we had cell phones back when we were kids.
Dude,
we'd be spoiled. We'd be so spoiled. Because right now I think the youth is spoiled.
Emojis and memes. We were creating them on the beepers. I used to be able to write entire stories with numbers.
Yeah, love. 6'9" always meant,
Hello.
Hello, you can write
07734.
Yeah. So that's how. And then, the funniest shit was when they upgraded the beeper to where you could send an actual text message.
You had to talk.
You had to tell a person. Literally tell a person. Yeah, you call a person. It's like, yo, last night was dope, man. That this, and all your personal information, you give it to the stranger, and they're like, okay, typing,
and then they would confirm.
Yeah. So when we prank ourselves, we'd be like, yo. I'd send a message like, yo, last night, man, what you did to me last night. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Tom, you don't know. Blah, blah, blah. And they put love Fred.
Yeah. Dude, for real. But it just hit me that Siri, when you talk to Siri, I
didn't get that.
Yeah.
She heard you.
Yeah, she heard me. So when you talk to her,
she's ready.
She repeats before you send a text. Like when you do voice to text,
yeah,
you'll say like that.
Yeah.
So Siri, please write blah 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 blah, and then she'll go back. Okay, writing blah 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 blah. That's exactly how it used to be with the beepers.
So AI took over that person's job. That's fucked up. I'm sorry for whoever you are, man. Yeah. The operator that took my text, my prank text.
Yeah, man. Crazy. My first computer was an electronic typewriter. That was my first computer.
I don't think I
was a plug-in typewriter that could delete. It had whiteout tape. Bro, it was like next level. I'm like, how am I taking this to school?
Wow.
Shit like that. And then after that, I got a computer, Jesus. It was called the Aquarius.
What is that?
It was like a consumer computer it was like one of the first home computers that you can buy. It was called the Aquarius, and the keyboard was like buttons, like BlackBerry key buttons.
What?
Yes, and you bought it, I think, at Consumers. I believe
What did it
it's-
look like?
It was the keys were blue, and the housing was white or light gray.
And it was just the keyboard. There was no
a-
screen.
It was no, because you plugged it in to your
TV.
So the computer was the hard drive and the keyboard
Right.
all in one, and then you would use your TV as the monitor with
Right.
the 2 screws
Right.
in the back.
Right. I never.
And my first programming was on that. Like I used to be able to program because it had like a little booklet, and I remember creating like a little cowboy that ran across the screen, and it was like mind blowing. And I had like a couple of games, and then after that I got a Commodore 64, and that's kind of when I started getting into
the
gaming.
Commodore. Okay. I had the ColecoVision.
ColecoVision, I had ColecoVision.
It looked like the telephone controller with all the
The
numbers, the
least
pads that nobody.
ergonomic controller that would ever existed.
Yeah, and nobody knew what the buttons were for. Nobody really used it except for select and start. You know what I mean?
Because not all the games had, but I had games that they used those buttons.
Really?
I had a game called Zaxxon. It was the first quote-unquote 3D video game. It was like you were flying a spaceship in space and everything was 3D. And the board would go diagonal of the TV because of the way they drew it. So it looked 3D.
Yeah, I remember that game.
So
I remember that game.
Yeah.
So I guess we did use it. But I don't remember many games that you used it for. I remember Ladybug. It was always a ripoff of Atari.
Yeah.
Like instead of Pac-Man, they had Ladybug.
But they had Donkey Kong was Mario, but that wasn't Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo was the one that was using Super Mario and whatever.
Oh no, but
and Donkey
this is
Kong came
before
from
Super Mario.
Yeah, no, Donkey Kong was Atari.
Donkey Kong, I believe,
Was Atari.
Atari.
Yeah, it was Atari.
Yeah,
and I had it out first, of course.
But I think,
and it was
damn, I
Mario,
saw
and
the-
it was Mario that was jumping over the barrels.
Yeah, Mario was rescuing the queen,
the princess,
and then
correct.
Donkey
Or the
Kong would throw the
princess,
barrels. And
Yeah.
then I had my
Princess
favorite
Toadstool.
Right.
Shouts to Princess Toadstool.
But my favorite game in Donkey Kong was never, because by the time the NES came out, I wasn't really into video games.
Mhm.
So I peaked before I rediscovered video games. I peaked at Donkey Kong Jr. Donkey Kong Jr. on ColecoVision was bad ass.
Yeah.
Love that game.
I liked anything Donkey Kong. And just like when we moved on to Nintendo with the Super Marios.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Super Mario 3 is my total favorite. Is that the one with the foxtail?
Yes.
Oh, I love that one, bro. That's a beautiful. But even the very first Mario Brothers, I knew all the warps to get. We used to finish the map. I gotta talk to my cousin Angel, because we used to finish the maps literally in like 4 or 5 minutes.
Like
the whole
record
game,
time.
the whole game, 5 minutes.
'Cause you knew all the
we
portals.
all the portals and all the warps.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, it was crazy. We got into so crazy with Nintendo. We used to play Castlevania. We were playing Castlevania once, and we were, I think, last level maybe or something like that. I remember it was like we were like, oh my God, I can't believe. And then
reset.
my uncle hit because he heard us screaming. He heard us screaming and having fun.
Oh, hit the switch.
Hit the switch.
That ran the power up.
That ran the power and fucked everything
Yo.
up. Yeah. We hadn't saved
Kids
it, and then it
nowadays
went
don't
back
know.
to the other. Yeah, no, they don't know the struggle, bro.
Yeah,
The struggle. If you ran out of with the PlayStation, that big ass memory card, if you ran out of space, your parents didn't want to buy you another one.
Yeah, you were done.
They didn't get. My mom didn't understand that. We need that.
Yeah.
We need
to
that.
play.
Yeah, to play. My dad really, because I was with my dad.
Because that's what
He
used to
didn't
save
understand.
the games for you.
Yeah, if you didn't have it, it was
Because
over. It
NES
was
never
over.
had game save. Nintendo didn't have that.
Yeah.
The original one?
Nintendo
No.
had. Yeah.
Super Mario Brothers. You can save it halfway through the game in Super Mario Brothers and
But it
continue
had,
from a
it
level.
had, didn't it have a memory card?
Maybe.
Did they?
I
I don't
never owned an
remember
NES.
now.
I don't think
I
so.
remember the first time. I remember the unboxing of the entire Nintendo set at my cousin's house. Christmas.
Oh my God, the smell of
He,
the
they
smell
always
of
you always had
styrofoam.
that cousin that had everything.
Yeah.
I had a cousin that like they always had, because their dad worked for sanitation, I think it was, or whatever. Before they used to work with my dad in the cemetery. But yeah, so they always got everything so cool. So I used to love going to visit Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny was talking. Look at that. You get shouted out. Yo, every time growing up, Johnny's house, my cousin Angel, my uncle Angel, and my cousin Angel. But everything. I used to love going to that house, bro, because they had everything. They had bikes. I didn't have none of that shit growing up. You know what I mean? So they had bikes. They had all the Nintendo. So I remember being at their house one Christmas when they got gifted the entire set. Johnny, tell me. Leave it in the comments, Johnny. When we left, he got the Nintendo with the robot. You don't remember that? It came with the robot gyro.
Oh my God! Yeah, that rings a bell.
Yo, he got the whole. I remember that, bro, and I was so jealous. I was like, oh my God, I wish I could have that. We hooked it up, and the first game we played was Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, but it had gyro. Used to have these spinning discs, and it would pick it up and put it over here to open up things when you play Donkey Kong and stuff like that for you to get in.
Oh wow!
Like it was a real.
What was
came
it?
with a
What was
gun.
the robot's name?
I think it was Gyro. Was
Gyro.
it Gyro?
Yeah, Gyro. Gizmo, not Gizmo.
Mogwai.
What?
Mogwai.
Gyro.
I don't remember if it was Gyro because I know that it had the gyro, the thing that would spin.
Yeah,
so that's why
yeah.
Gyro comes to mind. But that's crazy, bro. I remember that. I remember the gun. It came with the gun, a couple controllers, and actually like 2 free games it came with. I was so jealous, eh? Every time we were gonna do Christmas somewhere else and not at my own house, I knew that the gifts were gonna be so much better for everybody else, and I was only gonna get something, whatever, because I was the visiting kid.
Yeah.
But I used to like having Christmas at home because my mom always made it cool.
Do you remember your parents smoking everywhere?
Now, my mom never smoked. My dad smoked way before I was born.
Both my parents smoked all the time.
That was normal, man. That was a normal thing. I remember sitting at pizzerias.
My mom used to smoke at the window, not in the house.
Oh, okay.
My dad would smoke in the car and...
Okay, but they smoked right in front of you. Nobody can. Nowadays, oh my God,
Dude,
they would frown upon that. You would get cancelled, Omar.
I would remember flying to South America and having the aisle seat and looking down, and people asleep with the cigarette in their hands and like just smoke the entire cabin of the aircraft full of smoke.
Yeah, smoking, not smoking. Remember we were talking about airplane?
Yeah.
Is it smoking, not smoking? And she goes smoking, and they give her a ticket with smoke coming out of it.
Have a nice trip.
Maybe we should turn on the landing lights.
Oh. That's just what they'll be expecting us to do.
There's a problem in the cockpit.
The cockpit?
The cockpit. What is it?
It's the little room in the front of the plane where the pilots.
But that's
not important right now.
So shit like that. Yeah, he's funny, man. That was a funny guy. Born 11/1926, died November 28, 2010.
Oh, wow.
2010. Leslie Nielsen passed away 2010. May he rest in peace. I just brought him up because I love his movies.
So he did die.
Yeah, he was 84 years old when he died.
So fucking funny.
Oh my God, he was hysterical.
Fucking hysterical.
His dry humor, like, I call it stupid humor. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like just so stupid that you gotta laugh. You know what I mean? It's stupid but clever. You know what I mean? Like,
because it's
subtle. It's subtle and obvious.
It's subtle and obvious at the same time because all he's using is what you normally are saying.
Correct.
And all he's taking is changing the context of it.
Correct.
By responding. It's pretty genius. Very, very genius. I like that guy. So, yeah, dude, smoking.
Miss him.
Yeah, he's funny as fuck.
But yeah, no, your mom was smoking. I mean, your family was smoking. Your face. What happened?
Your mom is smoking.
I did say that.
Yeah,
right?
hold on.
My bad, bro.
My bad. Thank you.
So, your family smoked in front of you, and it was okay.
Yeah, like nothing.
Yeah, it was
like
normal. It was normal. In 2003, I think it was that the ban took place where everybody started getting all touchy about where you could smoke. Man, I remember Dino's Pizza on Broadway in Astoria?
Oh, of course.
I sitting there, ashtrays on the table. Yeah. You eat pizza, you smoke a cigarette. Nobody would give you a problem.
Your cars had ashtrays.
Yeah, your cars had ashtrays. I mean, I don't smoke now. But I guess kind of like now that I don't smoke, it's kind of nice that we don't have to smell that. You know what I mean?
But when
I smoke,
you don't smell it because you're used to it.
Yeah. And I enjoyed it. I used to love sitting out and smoking a cigarette everywhere. You could smoke in parks. You do that. Now you can't smoke in a park.
Anywhere.
Yeah,
pretty much anywhere.
Thank God I quit that shit, man. That shit was killing me. It was killing me.
I think that it's still gonna. I feel like the 10 That I don't get to spend 10 years of smoking for free.
Oh yeah. I'm
That's
sure
coming
it took its toll. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna come bite us in the butt with something.
Yeah.
But damn, Omar, you're Debbie Downer.
Debbie Downer, you're the one spinning your sister off a fucking carousel and smashing her face all over the floor.
Marisol.
Sorry,
You're the one,
Marisol.
Marisol. You're the one that's gonna get dragged today. Oh my God, no pun intended. But Dito.
Yo, imagine growing up with like VR headsets.
Oh, that's crazy.
Would
I
we
love
even
my
leave the
VR
house?
headset. You don't use it. You said you don't.
Because
you
of
gotta
my
buy the
eyes.
thing
I gotta
for
buy
the glasses.
Yeah, I love playing
It's
it, but
amazing,
I can't right now.
man. It's amazing.
But
I love playing it. Man.
No, me too. But so like I'm thinking it's kind of like a two-bladed, double-bladed sword for me, because I'm like, damn, if I had a VR headset growing up, I'd have so much fun. But then I probably wouldn't have ridden bicycles. If I had a VR headset, I probably wouldn't have learned how to roller skate or rollerblade or do any of that stuff.
Right.
Because a lot of kids don't, right? Few kids kind of go out and play anymore. Their playroom is inside a virtual world.
Yeah, they don't go out. These kids, which in a way is kind of good. But see, that's the thing. I think that the reason why people say, oh, it's kind of good that they're not going out because things are so bad outside. Things are the same. It has gotten a little worse, but and it goes through times where crime goes up and crime goes down.
Sure.
But in reality, I believe that it also goes to the gadgets nowadays that we have, that we hear everything that's happening every that app Citizen.
Yeah.
You have that app Citizen, it makes you paranoid and anxious because you're like, oh my God, my neighborhood is going to hell. There's a fight here and the robbery here and all that's been happening.
Yeah.
It's just that you didn't hear about it.
But there were ways to listen to that, which my sister
Back
to
in
this
the
day does. You listen to the radio, the radio frequencies. There's an app that listens to the airwaves.
See, but you're talking about now apps. I'm talking about back in the day.
Oh no, back in the day we had a radio. I still have it, a walkie.
Like a walkie-talkie?
Yeah, and it just receives.
And you just
turn
hear
it on and
what
you
the
just hear it.
police are doing,
Yes,
right?
correct.
Yeah, but not a lot of people had that. Nobody had access to that. That was like my little sister's father had a CB connection, and we knew how to talk like that. Like when they were eating, when he was eating, he used to tell us when they hear him call, he'd be like, run over there and tell him que esté cargando la batería.
Oh, okay.
And we were like, yo, cargando la batería, so and so, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
I remember stuff like that when I was a kid.
That's cool. We used to have a CB.
That was real big back in the day. I think that should be big now.
That was our internet.
Yeah. We had a walkie, me and my cousin Angel. We used to go on his roof and talk to cabs.
No kidding.
Yeah, we remember talking to a guy who had a flat tire and he was asking for help. I was like, yeah, we're not cab drivers. He was just acting stupid on the walkie-talkie. It's funny.
I might have mounted a CB radio in one of my cars, I think. Pretty sure I did.
But he had one in his car. He had one in the house. But that's what my point was, that now we just know everything that's happening.
Everybody knows everything.
We have everything at the palm of our hands with this phone. Like we know what's happening right now somewhere. It's crazy, and that's what makes people paranoid. Believe it or not.
Yeah, it makes the world teeny tiny.
Yes.
Where before you used to send mail, you had to send it across on something like the Titanic. Right?
Yeah. Well, not for me. I don't know how old you are. I remember the Staten Island Ferry.
Well, looks like the good Lord just sent me a conversation starter.
Get off my lawn.
Get
off my lawn.
You kids! Get off my lawn! Turn on the hose.
They're demons sent straight from hell.
That's just Mr. Grumpy talking. We don't want to talk to Mr. Grumpy. We want to talk to Mr. Happy.
That's Omar. Omar's the old grouch.
Probably do what I should have done in the first place.
Oh, yeah? What does that...
Here is the sound.
Okay.
Will you please go away and leave me alone?
I am an old grouch.
Everything bothers it.
Yeah, for real. Especially mopeds.
Yo,
Eric Adams, what's up? Why did you stop collecting mopeds, man? I really like that shit. I'm sorry that you got wrapped up in all that bullshit this
I was
week.
just gonna say that. When you said what's up, what's going on, you were putting away. I was like, well, he's busy right now.
He is busy. Well,
he's very busy right now. Shit in his pants.
Yeah, no kidding. Not answering texts because he doesn't have a phone.
But no, I mean, who knows? Maybe it's just an investigation and he has nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? Maybe they're just investigating. Like, they asking for the phone because somebody did something, and since he's
if somebody did do something, let me tell you
we can't jump the gun.
Let me tell you, no, somebody.
We don't know.
Somebody did do something. Let me tell you what Eric Adams did. Remember, he put up all those immigrants in those hotels in the city. People are pissed off about it, man.
But
and I'm sure politicians.
But that wasn't his fault to begin with. I mean, I'm not defending the guy, but that bus was sent from Texas. Wasn't it? The very first bus, it was bombarded on us and caused this crisis.
Yeah.
And, you try to be humane for a little while, but then it gets to the point where, like, if you're pissing in the elevator in these fucking high-priced hotels, there's a problem.
Yeah, no, but my point is, people, especially in politics, you step into shit that you're not intending to step into. And people use that and manipulate you to make you look in a worse light than what it is.
Right. He's all right.
I think that there's enough for two, dude. I think that what we do is we break this one up to part 1 and part 2. That we make up for the fact that we didn't have last week episode 5.
Right.
And split it because I think there's enough here, man. There's some good stuff.
Yeah, we had a lot to let out, and me myself, I had a lot to let out because I had my brush with death. Last weekend.
Hashtag the sniffles.
Viral rhinitis.
Yo,
have some respect.
Yo, that's Manny's new nickname for the next week.
Viral
Yo,
rhinitis.
what's up, sniffles? Sniffle up,
I almost died. Yeah, I was in bed. I was like, when they took me out of ICU.
Yeah, ICU are not sick. Bars.
Yeah, common cold, man. Common cold, brother. All right, man. But yeah, man, I had fun. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do a part 1 and part 2.
Rock and roll.
And we'll do it like that. So right now we're gonna end the first episode, and we'll see you in the next episode, which will be episode 6, part 2. Correct?
Correct.
Amazing. Look at that.
Yeah, man.
Omar and the magic of technology and everything that we spoke of.
It is pretty amazing.
Put into fucking work for this podcast.
You know what else is amazing?
What?
That we're always
too broke
to joke.
Yo, gather round, folks. It's the tale of two dudes, middle-aged and broke. They're in a financial roots to try to stack the paper, but it all fell through. And now they're podcasting like just to share their blues. Meet man and no kings of being broke. The while they scream help. Yo, it ain't no joke, but they don't let despair be the punchline they evoke. They're too broke to joke. Is the funny antidote? O's got bills, mortgage O's so large. Man's got loans like a credit charge. They're in middle age, living life at large, but their bank accounts are like we're living a mirage. They dream of yachts and private jets, but their reality's more like garage sale $2. They can't afford steak, ramen noodles, and prayers to middle-aged dudes, but they're human never wears. The kings of puns and the lords of jest. They make you laugh so hard you forget the rest. From empty pockets to credit card debt's a mess. They're too broke to joke. Come check the best. Too broke to joke, that's the life we chose. From the barrio to the barrel, yeah, everybody knows. We may be broke, but we're laughing through the pain, turning every struggle into podcast and fame. Too broke to joke, that's the life we chose. From the barrio to the barrel, yeah, everybody knows. We may be broke, but we're laughing through the pain, turning every struggle into podcast and fame.